On this video, we're going to be talking about the Imperial Propaganda campaigns that Sidious launched to capture the hearts and minds of his subjects. But how did the Imperials do this, and how effective were they? Now, it's important to note that some of this video will be based on speculation, as there's very limited information regarding Imperial Propaganda campaigns. However, I'm going to try my hardest to give you guys the most accurate description of what Imperial Propaganda looked like during Sidious's regime. Now, the Imperial Propaganda efforts were spearheaded by Compor, the Commission for the Preservation of the New Order. It was designed to promote the Imperial ideologies that Sidious wanted his new empire to be found on. Now, Compor was responsible for many things, not just designing posters, although they did develop a lot of pieces of propaganda across the empire. They often played on people's sense of loyalty and pride. They depicted the empire as strong, held up by strong individuals who were loyal to one man, Sidious, the man who ended the chaotic Clone Wars and brought order and stability to the galaxy. The Imperials had control of the entire holonet, and they were likely responsible for censoring a lot of the things that they saw as unsuitable for the public eye. This involves news of Imperial war crimes, and of course any rebel propaganda. The Compor had deep ties with almost all aspects of the Galactic Empire. They regulated sciences, the arts, education, law enforcement, and even organised military functions, particularly around Empire Day, with marches emphasising Imperial might. It's also very likely that they worked relatively closely with the ISB. They would be responsible for rooting out people who they believed undesirable to the Imperial regime, and then the ISB would work to make them disappear. Perhaps one of the biggest things that the Imperial propaganda agencies were guilty for was the anti-alien xenophobia that took grasp on the galaxy following Sidious's rise to power. Now, this was engineered by the Empire to ensure that the humans would be loyal to Sidious, and the aliens would have a distinct hatred for many of the humans, keeping the two groups at each other's throats, giving Sidious the power to do whatever he wanted. Ultimately, the Commission for the Preservation of the New Order did a great job in creating blindly loyal subjects while suppressing those who would go on to become threats to Sidious. Upon his death on the Death Star, they would become known as the Office of Imperial Promotion, Galactic Truth and Fact Correction, and would attempt to cover up Sidious's death and later demonise the rebellion. But what do you think of the Imperial Propaganda machine, and do you think it was successful in its efforts to promote Sidious's regime? Thanks for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed this little lore video. If so, please remember to like, share and sub, as it's really appreciated and it helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to tick the bell for updates on when I release new content, and follow me on Twitter for regular updates. Thanks again for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you next time.